Welcome to tutorials of the Next.js. In this tutorial we will discover how we can add links to the products we have fetched from the dummy JSON, and we will make another request to get all of the data regarding to that product. Here in our editor we need to create a dynamic routes for this one. And if you think this is the ID of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to get these IDs to make the request to products page here. So into the Next.js documentation, if you come up here onto documents, and if you go to dynamic routes, you will see there is you can use, for example, as a post and post id.js. So this is how we will use that. In that case, we need to create into the products, we need to create into the brackets like this id.tsx file. As you see, we have created that id.tsx in the brackets, and here let's say const product description page, and that is returning us, as you see, it gets the router from the query like this. We will get it there as an ID. We need to add the router to our component here. So let's add the use router, and we need to define router as a use router. So now we can return our component as ID only and nothing else. Export default, let's make it capitalized here, product description page. Alright, looks good. So let's edit product ID, and that will be an ID. If we go to products URL, and if we say 1, what do we expect? Think about that before clicking it. So as you see, we just pass 1 here, and it get from the query as an ID, and it just pass it there. If you pass ASDF, I don't know, whatever you would like to pass, this is a dynamic now. And as you see, we have created all of the, you can add extra queries like this. For example, the foo equals the bar here, also the PID as in the router, it's equals to ABC. We can add anything, like if you want to make also the post ID and the comment in a 2 different page, if you want to show them explicitly, you can have a create your routes like this into the PID folder. You can generate that comment.js. But in our cases right now, we will just make a product request to here, to the dummy JSON, and we will get the product details and we will show them here. Before we do that, let's make the class name. We can add our stylings here. So we can say styles product detail container. So let's come up there. We can create an external stylings, but if you want to use the products itself, so you can just add the product detail container here, and you can use the same as we did for the product page. what we need to do, we just need to import that styles from product module.css. As you see, our product ID is 1. That's it. We didn't add something else. We just get it from our query now, and there is nothing else with it. So from here we can redirect our products with adding a link element to all of these components, and whenever user click that item with the corresponding ID, we can redirect them to the product page, specific one. So let's do it, shall we? Import link from Next.js link. So we have our link now. We can add it here like this. And let's move them into here, and the href is equals to products. Then you need to use the string literals here, and here product.id. So that's it. If we go to our products page, if we click this one, it redirects us to product ID 1. Very good. And if we go to click this one, product ID 13, now we can define all of the products. We can go through one by one, and the last one is product 30, and our page is ready for it to be used for fetching all of the details for that product. And that's it. We will continue getting the data in the next video, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I wish you have a nice day, and goodbye.